business.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. And some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Powell. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Powell throwing on 3rd down here. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got you.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Powell from the gun. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Powell, he'll look to throw it. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. Now they go play action with Howell. And that's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, They want a repeat of their first drive.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to the 42, second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
10 yards there, the 1st down for the Falcons. Going play action, Ritter. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw, Ritter. His throw incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. They work now on 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. And the Washington offense going back to work. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Arnold Ebiketie tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. Ritter off the play fake. Short throw to Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory, look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Second down, Howell now. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Howell. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Arnold Ebiketie in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Howell down to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Here's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 20-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This pass is caught by London. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Ridder on 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. To the air again, it's Ridder. Over the middle, caught. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ridder looking to throw on 1st and 10. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw it here. Ridder. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, Ridder. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. Ridder will set up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Ridder. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Now the Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Another throw coming up here for Ridder. That is caught. And Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Ritter now on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense. Need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
That's to his running back, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Flush to his right. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw, Heineke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On third down, Heineke. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Off the play fake, Heineke. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Heineke to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Heineke. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's fourth down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They begin the drive with Robinson. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Powell throwing on first down here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Heineke going to lead the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case, they took a chance, and it backfired.
3 quarters in the books. Back now in Atlanta. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing here, Howell. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw, Howell. Antonio Gibson. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they make.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, Charles, I've heard of backing up to avoid the rush. I think this takes that to a whole new level.
And not upper level either.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington.
They built up that